Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Davar Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, the 11th of October. One last halacha about sukkahs and lulav. You used your lulav; it was a wonderful mitzvah item, and you want to know what to do with you. I want to know, what do I do with my lulav now that sukkahs is over? It was a mitzvah item. It still is a mitzvah item. It should not end up in the trash, just rotting away, doing nothing. Once something is used for a mitzvah, we want to see it go for continued mitzvah types of use, if possible. And it is possible in the case of lulav, because what you can do is put your lulav aside, save it, all the way until Erev Pesach, if you can remember to do that. And then when you need stuff to help you burn the chametz on the day before Pesach, you can put your lulav into the fire to help the fire continue so that your chametz is burned up on Erev Pesach. No kidding around. And that way a mitzvah is done with your lulav item. That is a general rule that we always try to use. I've told you this halacha for, let's say, the leftover wicks that are in your menorah at the end of Hanukkah. We don't want to see them go to some other use, so you could put them aside also so that they could be burned as fuel, if you can remember, for Erev Pesach when your chametz is burned, but we don't want to see them being used for any degrading purpose. In general, we want to see everything holy go up in holiness and not have something like that go down. So you can get a little creative, like let's say you have a tzitzit string that gets torn off. You could perhaps use it as a bookmark in a sefer, in a holy book, and that's probably a usage that's not considered degrading to the tzitzit string. It's now marking a spot where you want to remember there's something or other in your Tehillim, and that would be a good use. The only thing I would caution you is that check with your rabbi if your creative use is ever downgrading the holiness of the item. Like, for example, your tefillin bag, which were used to hold an item as holy as tefillin, if you would like to later make your tefillin bag something to be used to hold coins for charity, check with your rabbi, because tefillin were very holy. Coins for charity are a holy thing, but we want to make sure that we're never degrading and going down in holiness. So something that was used for tefillin should not later be used for talis, which is of less holiness. And check on that tzedakah idea. I have seen people using those kinds of bags for charity, but check with your rabbi to see whether that's not called a degradation if it used to be a tefillin bag. Always make sure that you're going up in holiness, not down in holiness. That's the rule that we like to use with holy items. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.